Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In last video I taught you how to solve the second layer of your 3x3, and before that one I taught you how to solve the first layer of 3x3. If you haven't watched that video, do watch that. The link is in description. And in this video I will taught you how to solve the first layer, how to solve the third layer of your Rubik's Cube. So without any further delay, let's begin. So friends, before starting the video, I want to show you something. I hope you have understood what I want to say. Okay, so let's come to the main point. But before that, please subscribe my YouTube channel, and let's come to the main point. The first step of solving the 3x3 is to make a cross or the plus on the third layer. So to making this cross, you have generally three cases. Cases are as below. So in the first case, you have only a center or a dot. In the second case, you have a L, or you can place it like this. And in the third case, you have a line. So if you got this dot, the algorithm is F R U R prime U prime F prime. With this you got your L, and once you get the L, the algorithm is you have to keep your L like this, and the algorithm is F R U R prime U prime F prime, and then you get your line. And once you get your line, the algorithm, you have to keep your line horizontal, not vertical, and then apply the same algorithm F R U R prime U prime F prime, and you will get your cross or the plus. Now after making your plus and cross, your goal is to get your upper side to be yellow. All the types of pieces to be yellow, all the corners, all the edges and the center to be yellow. At the top of the view should be like this. So you have generally 6 to 7 cases, but the algorithms are only 2 in these cases. So let's see. In the first case, you have a case like you are having your cross. There is only one yellow side from the top view. You have one yellow color at the right, facing the right side, one yellow color facing the back side, and one yellow color facing the left side. In this situation, you have to keep your cube like this, and you have to apply an algorithm which is R prime U R U R prime U R, and with this you get your all the yellow piece on the top. So the next case is you have one yellow color facing on the top, one yellow color facing on the back, one yellow color facing at the left, and one yellow color facing on the front. So in this case, you have to apply an algorithm which is U prime R U prime U prime R prime U prime R U prime R prime, and you get your all yellow color on the top. So the next case is, this is your case 3. In this case, you have 2 yellow pieces on the top, one yellow piece facing the right side and one yellow piece facing the left side. So here you have to apply the first algorithm which we apply in the case 1, and then you have to apply the second algorithm which we have applied in the case 2. So the first the algorithm which we applied in the case 1 was R prime U 2 R U R prime U R. After that, you have to apply U prime R U prime U prime R prime U prime R U prime R prime. So you will get your you will orient the yellow corner pieces on the top face now, and let's come to the case 4. In this case, you have to apply the algorithm which we have applied in the case 1 2 times. So you have to keep the case is 2 yellow corners facing the back side and 2 yellow corners facing the front side. So you have to apply this R prime U R U R prime U R, and after that you have to again apply R prime U R U R prime U R, and you will get you will get the orient the yellow corner pieces again. Let's come to case number 5. So in this case, you have 2 yellow corners facing on the top, and one is facing on the front and one is facing on the back. So in this, you have to apply first you have to apply the algorithm which we have applied in the case 2, and then you have to apply the algorithm which we have applied in the case 1. So the algorithm is U prime R U prime U prime R prime U prime R U prime R prime, and now you have to apply R prime U R U R prime U R, and then you will orient the yellow corner pieces on the top face. So let's come to the case 6. So in case 6, you have this case like 2 yellow pieces, yellow corner are facing the front, 2 of the back facing the right and facing the left. So in this, you have to apply this algorithm. The algorithm is R prime U R U R prime U R U prime, and then you have to apply U prime R U prime U prime R prime U prime R U prime, and then you have to apply R prime, and then you will get a case like this. And in this case, after getting this case, you have to again apply the algorithm which is U prime R U prime U prime R prime U prime R U prime, and you'll get this. Let's come to case 7. In this case, you have 2 corners facing on the top and 2 corners facing on the front. So the algorithm is U prime R U prime U prime R prime U prime R U prime R prime U2, and then you have to apply R prime U R U R prime U R, and then you have orient the yellow corner pieces on the top face. So now our goal is to rotate the top layer. First find out the corners of same color on the side as illustrated. Like we have to get the corner orient like this, and this. The corner should be matching with your edges. So you have to get this, and now in the first case, say you that have to find 2 corners that are matching and facing in the front like this. So let's see, is it in your cube? Like, look, I am not having that. So what I need to perform, I have to perform an algorithm which is R B prime R F R prime B R F R R, and then if we rotate, we get 2 matching colors of the corner. So once you get there, keep that in your front and again apply this algorithm, which is R B prime R F R prime B R F R. Then you'll see you will get all the corners matching: blue, red, green and orange. Now in the next step is to permutation of the yellow edges on the top layer. In this step there are 4 cases. So the case 1 is, in the case 1 you have one color having the same match, they are orient, but the right side is only having 2 colors and this side is only having 2 colors and this side having only 2 colors. So what we want in this case, we want this edge to come right here and this edge to come right here and this edge to come right here. When you have this type of case, what you have to perform, the algorithm is R U prime R U R U R U prime R prime U prime R R. Now you will get that your cube is solved. Now let's come to the second case. In this case, you have one side totally solved, this side having 2 corner matched and this side having 2 corner match and this side having 2 corner match. What we want in this case, we want this edge to come in the left side, this edge to come in the reverse, and this edge to come in the front. When you have this case, that we want this edge to come here, this edge to come here and this edge to come here. So the algorithm is something like this: R U R U R prime U prime R prime U prime R prime U R prime, and you will get your cube solved. Now let's come to case number 3. So in your case 3, you have all the matching corners, but you're not having any edge to match. But in this, I want this red edge to come here and the orange edge to come here. Similarly, I want this green, yellow and green edge to come here and this one to come here. So this I want to come here and this want to let it come here and this and this. Okay. So in this case, what you have to apply, the algorithm is R U prime R U R U R U prime R prime U prime R R, and after getting this you have to apply U, and then again you have to apply R U prime R U R U R U prime R prime U prime R and R, and then you will get your cube solved. Now let's come to the last but not the least, case 4. So the case 4, in this case you have this type of situation. You want this edge to come right here and this edge to come right here. Similarly in the back, I want this red and yellow edge to come right here and red yellow edge to come right here. So in this situation, what I have to perform, the algorithm is something like this. You have to keep your cube like this, so that I want this to come here and this to come here, this to come here, similarly like that. And the algorithm is R U prime R U R U R U prime R prime U prime R R, and then you have to apply U prime, and then you have to apply R U prime R U R U R U prime R prime U prime R R, and then apply U. You will get your cube solved. And I hope, friends, you have learned how to solve your 3x3 Rubik's Cube. If you have learned and understood clearly, do give it a like, do subscribe my YouTube channel and press that bell icon. Till then, thank you.